Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 3 of the Beginner's Guide to Ubuntu Linux. I'm going to go over a few more commands this time. They're going to involve installing and removing packages from your system, viewing what's running, how to kill processes, and stuff like that. So let's get started. One of the first things I wanted to go over was the graphical interface of the Software Center. If you do a -home search for it, or if you just find it in your sidebar over here, you're going to be able to install any software you want. Most of it's free, but I mean, you can sort it by games, education, all this stuff, developer tools, and it's really easy to use, but of course you need the graphical application to do that. So now I wanted to go over how to do that from the command line. Most of the things carried out in terms of installing or updating your software is used with apt-get, apt-get, and you can use that to upgrade, to update, to install all the stuff that you need, and also to remove. Okay, so first off, I want to show you how to upgrade your system. You're going to type apt-get upgrade. Okay, and then it's going to tell you that you need root privilege. Okay, you need administrator privileges. So going back to part 2, how did we do that? Well, we used sudo before our command. So we're going to try sudo apt-get upgrade. What that's going to do is it's going to upgrade our system. You're going to have to choose yes. I'm going to choose no because I don't want to go through it right now. Okay. You can also use the apt-get command to update instead of upgrade. That will basically just update all of your software. The difference between upgrade and update is upgrade will usually upgrade your entire operating system and some of the configuration files, whereas update will go through every piece of software that you have and update it to the latest version. You can also use the apt-get command to install packages that you don't have. To do this, you hit sudo apt-get install, and then if I wanted to get Firefox, I would type in Firefox. I don't really want to do that right now, but as you can see, it's going to warn me, do I want to continue? If I wanted it, I would hit yes, but not right now. Okay. Lastly, instead of installing, I can remove this package. Instead of sudo apt-get install, I would hit sudo apt-get remove Firefox or whatever. I don't have it, so it's not going to remove it, but that's how you would remove and install certain packages on your system. Okay, so now if you want to view the packages you have on your system, you can use the dpkg command, which is Dpkg. In order for it to actually work, though, you need to add a few extra arguments to the command. Okay, so I'm going to clear the screen. I'm going to use dpkg -list, and that's going to list every package I have installed on my system. It's quite a long list, but it shows basically everything that you have installed on your entire operating system. Alright, so maybe if I want to see if I have a certain package installed, let's clear this. If I want to see if I have a certain package installed, I'm going to do dpkg -list, and then let's say Eclipse, which is a development program. Okay, so I hit dpkg -list and Eclipse, and it will show me that I have Eclipse installed. It doesn't have the version number, and it has no description, so that's not a very helpful one. Let's try Firefox. Okay, so you can see when I try Firefox, it says that I have version 8.0. Okay, and it gives a little description of it. Let's do one more. Let's try Traceroute. I know that one is installed. Okay, so that one gives us the version and the description as well. So one of the things that I wanted to go over before I continue anymore is quite a little important key, a keyboard shortcut for exiting a program or stopping something before it's finished. If you hit Control and then C, what it will do is it will always end what's running in the terminal. So if I have something running, like say Traceroute, which I'm going to go over in a later video, and I hit enter, I would need to provide something for it. Let's try traceroute.msn.com. It's going to do a traceroute on it until it finishes. If I want to end that before it finishes, I'm going to hit Control C, and it's going to stop and give me the root prompt. Okay, another example. If I want to ping msn.com, it's going to keep running until, well, actually MSN might block ICMP packets. So let's try ping my local gateway. It's going to keep running a program like this until I tell it to stop. And the way I tell it to stop is I hold Control and I press C. Okay, that will stop whatever you have running in the terminal. It's very useful sometimes. Okay, so I'm just glad I got that out of the way. I'm going to clear the screen. So another command I wanted to show you guys was top, T-O-P. What top does is basically shows you what's running on your computer right now. Now it'll show basically every process, including background daemons. What those are just things that the user can't really control. It's an operating system process, okay? Not necessarily the programs I have open, but it shows the process. Alright, so that's going to list every process you have running. It'll show how much of the CPU it's using, how much of the memory it's using. If I want to get out of that, I do the same thing I did in the manual pages, and I press Q. Okay, so you can see my prompt is back at the bottom. Let's clear that. So that's how you show the processes. Now what if you want to show what's running graphically? The way to see what's running in the graphical interface is to type jobs. Okay, I have nothing up right now graphically. The only thing I have is a terminal. So let's open something like gedit. Okay. As you can see, when I open gedit, it gives us a process ID number, which is 3703. We're going to need to know that later, okay? So now that I have gedit open, I'm going to hit jobs again, and it says right here what is running, and it's gedit. Okay, if you're logged in remotely and you don't have a graphical connection, this is very useful because you can see what kind of graphical programs are running. Alright, so let's get out of gedit for now, and let's clear the screen. Okay, so say that I do actually want to kill that or close that gedit program, but I don't have access to the graphical interface. I can't hit the X because it's not there. So let's open that again. What I'm going to introduce to you is the PID command, the PID of command, okay? What the PID is the process ID of any application that's running. Right now the process ID of gedit is 3713. Okay, if I wanted to open up any other thing like Firefox or Chrome, they would have their own separate process IDs, okay? So if I want to kill that, it's called kill to close. If I wanted to kill that program, I could try typing kill gedit, okay? But that's going to give me an error. I can't do that. You can't give the kill command an actual name. It needs the process ID. Alright, so let's clear this. We still have gedit open, but I don't know its process ID. How do I get that process ID? I'm going to use the command PID of. Okay, it stands for process ID of, and then gedit. And it's going to return the process ID right there. Okay, so now in my kill command, I can use kill 3713, and there it's gone. Okay, the easiest way to kill a command, or to kill a program, sorry. Okay, I would advise to never do this, kill all, because that's just going to shut down your system. Maybe if you wanted to play a prank on one of your buddies and kill all of his processes, that would be funny, I guess. But anyways, that's it for today's episode. The next one I'm going to go over the networking commands using ipconfig and telnet, traceroute, all that stuff. It's very interesting. So feel free to subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Thanks for watching.